The call came just past midnight, somewhere over the desert. The comms officer handed me the line, eyes lowered. "Sir, it's Sheriff Dalton. I'm sorry to inform you, your brother's been shot. Multiple times. He didn't make it." Silence. Then the next line cut deeper. "Your daughter was the only one with him. She's missing. We haven't seen her since yesterday." Something inside me locked shut. Not fear, not grief, just cold calculation. My commander didn't hesitate. "The chopper's ready, Captain. You have 48 hours. Go get her. Do everything, and come back." I didn't pack clothes, only a sidearm, an old photograph, and the kind of calm that comes right before violence. They thought I was flying home to bury my brother. They had no idea what kind of storm they'd just unleashed. The ranch looked smaller than I remembered. Yellow tape stretched across the porch like a wound that refused to close. Blood on the dirt, shell casings in the grass. My brother's hat hung on the railing, riddled with holes. The sheriff briefed me quietly. "Robbery gone wrong, maybe." But he hesitated. "Your daughter's prints were on one of the rifles." That word, prints, stayed with me. It crawled under my skin, nested behind my calm. She was 16, smart, careful, the kind of kid who apologized when she closed a door too hard. Something didn't fit. Inside the house, I found her phone on the counter. Cracked screen, last text unsent. He knows. I can't. Nothing after that. Her backpack was gone, so was her stepmother's car. My brother's wife, Allison, the one I'd never trusted. Too polished for ranch life, too quiet when he talked about money. The sheriff called it coincidence. I called it something else, intent. The investigation moved like molasses, but I didn't wait for paperwork. I visited the neighboring properties, asked no questions, just listened. Everyone had seen Allison's car leaving late that night. Not one person saw her return. I tracked her phone to a motel 2 towns over, registered under her maiden name. The clerk said she wasn't alone. A man had joined her, a ranch hand who'd quit 3 months ago after a fight with my brother. I started piecing it together. The sudden insurance increase, the cash withdrawals from the ranch account, and my brother's recent message, "You were right about her." That's when I knew. She hadn't just taken his money, she'd taken my daughter. But why? Then it hit me. My brother was sterile. A childhood injury he'd told no one about except me. And my daughter, Grace, born months after his wedding. She wasn't his, she was mine. The motel surveillance confirmed it. Allison, Grace, and the ranch hand, Mark. They left together 2 nights before the murder. Mark carried a duffel bag. Grace looked terrified. Allison was calm. I confronted the sheriff with the footage. He went pale. "You think they?" "I don't think," I said. "I know." The next morning, I found them before the police did. An abandoned rest stop near the border. Allison was inside the car, hands shaking, cigarette burning down to the filter. Grace sat beside her, eyes swollen, wrists bruised. When she saw me, she froze. Not from fear, from shame. "Dad," that word almost undid me. Almost. Allison tried to speak, but I raised a hand. She fell silent. Her eyes darted toward the glove box. The gun was still there, loaded. She knew that I knew. I slid the motel footage across the dashboard. Then the DNA report I'd pulled through military access. Paternity, 99.98%. Allison went white. Grace began to cry. "He found out," I said softly. "My brother confronted you, and you killed him." She didn't deny it. She just whispered, "He was going to take her away." I took the gun from the glove box, unloaded it, and set it in her lap. "This is your story now," I said. "You'll call the sheriff. You'll confess. You'll tell them where the money is." She stared at me, trembling. "And if I don't?" I leaned closer. "Then you'll have to live with me, knowing you don't get to choose anymore." She made the call. Her voice cracked halfway through, but she did it. When the sirens approached, I took Grace's hand and walked her outside. Allison's screams followed us, hollow and sharp, until the doors closed and the sound died in the distance. Grace sleeps now, safe at my sister's house. She doesn't know everything. Maybe she never will. I stood at my brother's grave this morning. The air was cold, still. I said nothing, just placed my insignia on the dirt and walked away. People think war changes you. They're wrong. It just teaches you how to keep your hands steady while your heart breaks. I went home with nothing left but truth, and the quiet satisfaction that justice, real justice, isn't loud. It's surgical. When I closed the door that night, I finally allowed myself to breathe. Just once. My brother's blood was avenged. My daughter was safe. And the woman who orchestrated it all was exactly where she belonged. In the dark, I whispered the words he never got to say. You were right about her. Then I turned off the light and left that life buried with him.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.